what's up, man? Hold on one sec. I'm testing a couple things. I'm still trying to get chat to where I could read it a little better. Not finding any good solutions though. There's got to be a way to increase font size inside of Streamlabs, but I can't find anything. Not a problem, man. It's been a kind of a community effort. We got a lot of people that have contributed to getting the Discord. I'm more of a I'm the marketing side of things. I'm the advertising for the Discord channel at this point. Driving and Praetorian and Jesus and all them guys, Heradric, all them guys. They're the ones kind of running it. I'm just along for the ride at this point. Vine's been putting in a lot of work. It's been great. I appreciate all those guys putting the time in. And I think we got a lot of stuff on the horizon. We got some good stuff coming up. Kind of wanted to do a giveaway event. Maybe we'll do it live. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of wanted to get rid of some stuff. Bang, who are you on Discord? What's your Discord? I guess I can see this chat okay. I bet there's like a widget or something to make the in-game chat. Yeah, I found that kind of surprising, but I think you're right. I kind of looked at a couple of guys, different Discords. I've been on Brunski's. He's got quite a few people there, but I think our setup is better. Cool. Yeah, I think the layout of our Discord is better than his. I hadn't looked his in a while. He might have updated it. I checked out somebody else's. Can't remember now. But anyways, I'm going to be doing some more chaos runs. And if you guys want to see anything else, I might jump into some other stuff. Yesterday, I played a decent bit yesterday, and I gotta be honest. I think I might have used all my luck up yesterday. Chaos runs for me were absolutely crazy yesterday. I'll show you in a second what I got. It was insane. I can't believe the stuff I got yesterday. But we'll just take a look. And I'm going to be putting a video out just to show the drops. I found 3 Shakos. I gave one away, but I got 3 Shakos from Diablo yesterday. I got this Valor. It's a +2, so it's a decent roll one. I don't know why I keep picking up these storm shields. It's just taking up room. I've always liked the storm shields. They've been kind of they're not that good now compared to just putting on a spirit or whatever. So storm shields, it's a good hardcore shield, but they're not. Nice, Rune. That's always a good drop. I found this Haas yesterday. Well, no, I found this the day before. I was just messing around. I had a bunch of essence that I wanted to get rid of or cube up into tokens. So I just kept running Mephisto and Ariel to get the other tokens or other essence. I got so many tokens now, and I ended up getting this Haas, which is a 196. I've been having crazy rolls on the Zax. This is the lowest one I've gotten, I've gotten a 199 and a 200 as well. So it's been kind of crazy with the Zacks. I was actually going to give this away. Um, we had a little Discord game, and people were guessing the ED before I ID'd it, and Driving actually won it. Hold on, that reminds me. I go on Discord and let the guys know that I'm live. So I'm probably going to give this Zack away. I mean, it's a good one. It's 196. I found a 4 open socket CV. So I got, well, I don't really want to use this for a base for my Infinity. The CVs have higher ED, but they're slower. I prefer a Thresher or even a Giant Thresher, which is pretty rare. And I'd even use a Cryptic Axe over the CV, so I'm kind of holding making the Infinity for now. And which reminds me, I got another Burr Rune yesterday. So I got a Burr Rune in Chaos. It actually dropped from Seal Pop. It was just laying out in the floor when I went around to check. So it definitely works. This is my second Burr Rune in Chaos Sanctuary since I started this 1,000 run project. I'm pretty close to 400 runs in at this point. But I got 2 Burr Runes and I got a Cham, which is kind of worthless. It's cool for it to drop, but it's more. Yeah, you can't really. It's not that. I don't think there's any good rune words for that, but it's actually good to use if you want to get the cannot be frozen into an item without actually having to use an item that's got that mod in it. So I mean, it's decent for that. Outside of that, hopefully they'll add some rune words in ladder that actually will use the Cham rune. Wow, an F one. That's where I'm at this point. I gave away a 196 Titans yesterday because it's not an upgrade. I need F at this point. Real simple. Hash marks on a piece of paper. Oh, is Plague use Cham rune? Now, I know that one's going to be in there because they said that they were going to pull that one and one other rune word that was in the game the whole time. They just never activated the rune word. So yeah, maybe if Plague uses Cham rune, I think that's supposed to be a pretty good one unless they rework it. So I have the mats for an Infinity now that I found another Burr Rune because I've got these 2 Sirs that I could cube up. I think I got a Mal. I don't have an Ist, but I got enough runes to cube up. Probably I could cube these up into a couple Mals and make an Ist. I got the stuff for the Infinity, but I prefer not to put it in the CV. This is it's a good damage base, but it's the slowest one that you can really use for Infinity base, and I prefer the speed from a Thresher. So I'm going to hold off. If worst comes to worst, I might put it in this, but I might just go ahead and go and hold off for a Thresher or something. I got something else. Like I said, I got 3 Shakos yesterday. I think. Oh, I got another Mars. I got a 27 Mars there. What's up, Squall? So yesterday was crazy. I had 3 Shakos, the Mars. I got the CV. I got the Burr Rune. And that's. I mean, it was probably a couple hundred runs. I played most of the day. but the drops were nuts. I got a pair of Drax. I got Arcane Valor. I wish this was better. It's kind of a cool drop, but I wish it was better. So I'm gonna do some more runs. I almost kind of want to do cows just to try and get a base, but cows are just so boring. I'd rather take a chance in chaos to get a base. And I'm starving for chips. I still like to cube up runes, even though it's kind of a waste of time, to be honest, but I just like doing it. But once I get that infinity made, it'll speed this up even more. God, it's packed in here. So maybe the luck will carry forward. The stream I did, was it right before Christmas? The drops weren't that good, but then yesterday, I don't know. Maybe they upped the drops for Christmas. Bruce, I actually, it's because of the machine. I've always had good internet, but my old machine that I replaced about a month ago was horribly slow. No, it's not hardcore. I'm not a fan of hardcore. I did it a few times, and I died from lag more than anything. It probably wouldn't happen now, but I died from lag more, and losing a character to something out of your control is that's just a bad feeling. Makes you want to break stuff. So yeah, I don't do hardcore anymore. I mean, it's a good challenge. I've seen some good players lose some really high level characters to hardcore. Maybe that's what it is, Jen. It was nuts. I literally had 3 Shakos drop in about 15 runs. They were all close together. Have to take it a little slower. Reading chat and running chaos can get you killed sometimes, or at least get your merc killed. Wouldn't mind seeing something actually nice drop while I'm on stream though. 2 streams I've done so far, drops were crap. It was kind of crazy. Deceased dropped me one of my Shakos yesterday. I probably should show gear. I replaced one of my rings. Playing Lightning, I forgot about the 117 breakpoint. So I was sitting at like 115, and I found a Diablo dropped me an FCR ring yesterday that was actually not bad, so I switched out one of my Nagels for it. I got this FCR. I mean, it's kind of meh, but I just needed it for a couple more FCR points to get to 117 breakpoint, so it works. And if I get a decent base, I might make that infinity while I'm on stream. That'd be kind of cool. And for those that haven't seen the seal pop technique I use, I go out the entrance where I got the 1 seal left. This resets the timer on the activated mobs. So from this point forward, I got somewhere between 5 and 8 seconds to get to the break point. And if you do the circle on this center area, you'll actually activate mobs in every point, every tree of the sanctuary. So going to the top here, across the top, will activate all the mobs up here, and going down the side will activate the mobs on this side. So I actually get every mob just about in here if I start at the entrance. The Burr rune actually dropped on the top section where deceased is. Lightning's a little slow on him, but it works. I got lightning's up to 33, so 5 to 20,000 damage, so it's not bad. Thanks, Frozen. And for those you guys that have joined in and are not on the Discord, check the description. Links in the description for our Discord channel. Uh, I think everybody that's joined us there has told me afterwards that they really enjoyed hooking up with the community. So if you're into that, join us on Discord. We have a great time there. A lot of giveaways. At this point, I'm dumping just about everything. I'm probably going to give somebody this Haas. I don't have a need for it. If I actually get to my pally before ladder, I got a 200 Haas already. This is a 196. So it's a good one, but I don't need it. I already gave my dad one. I tried to give this one away the other night when I found it, but nobody actually needed it. So send me a message on Discord if you join up. If you're interested in the Haas, and maybe I will do a giveaway on that. They're still useful. Yeah, Can's right. I don't trade for items for myself, so anything that I don't have a use for, I usually just give it away. So that's I don't mind trading. I used to do it a lot back in the day, but it's just not my thing anymore. And in Gen, I think we have a great community there, and it's growing. I think we're pretty close to 400 people. Seriously though, hit me up on Discord and send me an in-game or a Discord message, and we'll come up with a little thing to give away the Haas. I know somebody was asking for one in Vine's little contest the other night. So, what's up, man? Oh, really? Paid, watched, yeah. Well, no. Here's the thing about seal popping. Um, and it just depends on if you're wanting. I do it for the runes because everything that dies when you pop the last seal, a magic find doesn't apply to. So if you're hunting for items, don't do seal pop. If you're in my boat at this point, I just want runes at this point. I do that to get runes, and I've had a lot of, like I said, I got the burr rune from seal popping last night, and I got a cham rune off of one of the seal bosses. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was Infector. But I got the burr rune from that, so I got the stuff for my infinity again. The first burr rune I found here, I gave to my, well, I didn't give it to my dad. I made him a chains of honor, so I ended up using it. So I was back down to missing one, and then I got one last night. So that in itself is crazy. I've gotten 2 burr runes out since I started the 1,000 run project. I'm on a run about run 400. Yeah, I have not found a death's web yet. That's the only thing I haven't really. Well, I take it back. I was thinking about just creating a grail list, but most grail hunters they do it offline, just as that's the only way to uh, kind of verify that you found everything and then trade for it, is to do the grail list offline. But I don't care about that part of it. I just like to see what items I got, and there's a few that I'm still missing. I have not found a Griffin's. I have not found a Death's Web. Um, and of course, I haven't found Tyraels. So there's a few things. Yeah, the chaos is paid off. It's 2 birds and a charm rune, a pull, a couple of limbs. So the runes have been coming. Um, yeah, about that Chains of Honor for my dad. For those that are new to this or new to the stream or new to my channel in general, he's 84. He was determined to play this without me helping him. So he made a paladin. I thought he was going to make a necro just because it'd be a little easier. Yeah, he's kind of going crazy, isn't he? Um, but he ended up making a Zealer, which I thought was kind of hard. But he's been doing it. He got hard stuck in Act 2 Hell. He made it that far without... He won't let me help him through the rest of it. And he was getting killed a lot, and I looked, and well, I talked to him, and his character, he was low on resist. So I made him a Chains of Honor, which is plus 65 all resist. It's a lot. Chains of Honor is a great rune word chess piece. And then, so I gave him that Chains of Honor. This was, today's Sunday. It's about 3 or 4 days ago. And I checked on him last night, and he was in Act 5. So he is almost finished. But in Act 5, you know, getting through the last part of it, you know, when you get into the what's the lightning guys, the wisps, that might give him some issue, I think, but we'll see. But he's gotten all the way to the almost to the end, and I have not had him run through. I have not run him through anything. Chains of Honor is just that's you know, I was trying to find an alternate for him because they're expensive, but I figured that's probably going to be his best thing because, you know, clicking around on a Zealer at level or at age 84, that's tough. So we made him a Chains of Honor. Yeah, low rune was my first rune I ever found, and I found it in Icy Caverns before I even finished Act 5. It was crazy. Yeah, I already made him a grief. I've made him a grief and Chains of Honor already for his paladin. So I think I've invested more into his character than mine. Yeah, you got to remember though. I mean, he can't handle. He's playing on mouse and keyboard, which is kind of tough for an 84-year-old to begin with. But I mean, he does okay. But clicking around with a Zealer, yeah, it can be kind of tough. So just to even be able to do it, I've been impressed. I thought he would quit the Zealer because it was just too hard for him, but he's doing it. I have found 2 low runes. I don't remember where I found the second one. So I made the Fortitude for my Merc early on. Then I used that one to make him a grief. It didn't roll. It rolled okay. It rolled max IAS, but it didn't. The damage wasn't that great. I mean, it was okay, but it's a grief, so even a bad one's good. So I've had a lot of luck with rune drops. Again, I haven't traded for any of my runes. I don't think I've actually traded for anything, to be perfectly honest. Okay, again, for those, I'm going to show you real quick. For the seal pop technique, I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm going to go out and show you guys. But when you're coming up, if you hit this side of the center area and then the top of the center area, you'll clear both of the wings to the left and top without actually having to go up into them. So I start here, and you got 5 to 8 seconds. Is still a question as to how long you got, and then hit that last one. And usually you'll get every wing if you play the center part right. Yeah, I'm still sitting on a jaw rune too. I was thinking about making an enigma if I decided to roll a paladin. But I'm also thinking about a summoner as well, which I would still use the enigma for. So then just go back through and check all the mobs that died from the seal and see if they dropped any runes. I mean, most times you're not going to get anything, but never know. Nice quad drop. F, nope. Tall mask, nope. I've lost track of how many of those I've gotten. No, absolutely, Bobby. I no, I get that, and they are. I mean, I use even now my Zon. I'm using Treachery, which Treachery is kind of mid tier because I mean the highest rune in Treachery is Lem, so that's still a good armor. It's actually Treachery is an amazing armor. Anybody that's used it. Smoke is a great armor. I use that uh, early on. Smoke is just too. It's two rune, uh, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember now. It's been a long time since I made it. I think that's a pretty good leveling armor, though, if I'm not mistaken. I think you can make that one early on. Yeah, my goal today for this is honestly, I'd rather see a base infinity base drop more than anything. And I'll go ahead and make infinity today. Yeah, I know it's not that hard to make. It's great rune word to use. Yeah, treachery is a great mercenary rune word. I recommend that one early on. Usually just get killed on the seal boss and move on. Again, if you're looking for items, don't use this technique. Go ahead and kill everything and apply your magic find to the mobs. But if you're just hunting runes, this is the fastest way in for chaos. It's chaos has kind of taken my spot as far as rune hunting. Um, I've just gotten way too many runes in here to kind of see past that. I think my keyboard's getting shot. But we'll probably I would love to see ladder go early on in January, because that I think everybody's kind of looking for a reset at this point. Most everybody's got a pretty good foundation of items, so items aren't that valuable. I mean, there's of course there's some stuff that people just have not had any luck finding. I mean, I know guys that farm just as much as I do. It's got like one Shaco, which still is good, but it's kind of funny how that works. I've lost count how many Shakos I've gotten at this point. But at this point in the game, also, most people don't need it. Double skull cap. Nice. Yeah, fade proc is crazy. No sun drop today. We're in Diet Mountain Dew. Get that soda sponsorship. Yeah, it's crazy how many shekels drop for some people. I think it's either Praetorian or driving that just have not had that many shekels drop for them. Yeah, I did too. I gave one away last night. Ready? I got. Let's see. Where's that? Here. Lightning is 5 to 22,000. So it's pretty decent. Oh, and another trick to the seal popping. I don't use it because of the way I run it. But if you throw a portal down somewhere in like a big cluster of mobs, that also counts as they'll stay activated around a portal because it counts a portal as an NPC for you, like a mercenary almost, as far as mob activity. So you could throw portals down. Well, that's cool. Glad you could join me, man. 43,000. Do you got Infinity? I don't have any light skillers, which is crazy. Well, no, I take that back. I think I got one. I might have one light skiller. I'm running three-piece towel also for Magic Find. Uh, I mean, you can see the damage is enough to get through Chaos pretty easy. Infinity would make this a lot quicker, but we'll be making that shortly. He can be so aggravating sometimes. There he goes. See, that's what's crazy. I mean, you play that much and sometimes you just don't get the drops. I will say my luck has been pretty extraordinary uh, since release. I don't remember getting this much stuff back in the day when I first played. I don't know yet about Diablo 4. I haven't seen enough about it to make up my mind. Um, but Diablo 4 will definitely be on my radar. I mean, I played Diablo 3, even though I was kind of disappointed with it. It was not what I was expecting. Well, I don't think it was what most people were expecting. But, I mean, if you look at it as its own standalone, not the next, I think everybody was looking for the second coming of Diablo 2. So when Diablo 3 actually saw how it played out, a lot of people were disappointed with it. What's up, Bob? But I think I definitely look at it. All right, guys. The last Monarch I got one late yesterday, and it was actually a mod. It wasn't a J mod, but it was a Monarch of Deflecting, which I thought was kind of cool. The thing is, should I have kept it? I had the uh, of deflecting suffix for a magic one. Would it have been worth uh, using a socket quest on? I got rid of it, so it's kind of pointless, but I'm curious if you guys think I should have kept it. Yeah, chaos for me is like my number one spot. I just love running chaos. I found that burr rune right here. I always like looking at these wands just to ever see if it's a good base. Always love seeing orange. Ooh, let's get that. Have not gotten any good jewels to roll. But if anything, I'd love to see a Griffin's drop. That's one of the few I haven't gotten. Would it have gotten 2 sockets though? I thought depending on area it drops, you can get up to 4. I'm curious about that. Yeah, you got that right. Definitely got to have some space for the cube. But yeah, at this point in the game, I'm really ready for ladder. Curious to see. I'm hoping they push that out sooner rather than later, that's for sure. Max 2. Yeah, okay, so you can't act. That makes sense. Otherwise, J mods would definitely be more common, right? So I think 2 is like what, mechanics? See, this is what I need the infinity for. Physic or lightning immune and fizz immune. That's just annoying. That's the only thing that slows me up is when he gets lightning immune. Or lightning, well, fizz immune. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Well, I wasn't sure if you could actually get that with the cube recipe, or not cube recipe, with socket quest. I didn't know if that was actually a thing. Again, that would almost be too easy because then you'd only have to just shop for a of deflecting instead of having to get both. You could just shop for a of deflecting monarch and then just socket quest it, and J mods would be a lot more common. I thought about it. I don't know if it'd be worth it. I mean, I guess maybe if I wasn't so close to just making my infinity, I might consider it. But since I'm gonna make that here, and I might even make it today, um, it's not worth it. If I was nowhere near it, I would probably try and come up with some hybrid spec to be able to do this a little quicker. I'm level 94 at this point. Almost, well, I'm halfway to 95. Yeah, Bob, I found another one. I'm gonna be dropping a video on it. I got it. Uh, I got it doing the seal popping here. I got it last night. It's crazy. And I got a charm rune as well. Yesterday was just nuts. I haven't had that kind of luck farming in a while. No, I found two. I found two Sur runes. Yep, yep, two Sur runes. So actually, three Burr runes worth of runes. But yeah, I found two this within a couple days. And like I said, I found a charm rune as well, which right now is not worth anything. Maybe in the ladder, charm runes. If well, they said they confirmed the plague rune word, which I think somebody mentioned has it. I think plague is supposed to be pretty strong. Might even be why they didn't put it in the game originally. So yeah, I've had a lot of luck. I mentioned it early on in the stream. Yesterday I found the Burr, Chom, three Shakos, and Amaras in running chaos. I almost respected Blizzard yesterday. I might still. I just like lightning, and since I'm going to make the Infinity, it kind of works out. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, and I forgot I got a Drax. I gave one of the Shakos away. So I found three Shakos, 27 Maras, um, another Burr rune, and Chom rune. I think that's it. I think that's it, but yeah, right. It was. It was. I couldn't believe it. It was so insane yesterday. So if once we get the ladder, I'm not even going to bother with any other zones. If I could farm chaos, I'm going to go straight into chaos and just farm it. I mean, I'm not even going to mess with like Mephisto or any of that. But thing is, this is early on. This chaos can get a little tricky. I mean, you got to have some decent gear for it. I think maybe they turned the drop rates up for Christmas. For those people that were playing, they gave them a little bonus or something. I mean, I wasn't the only one. Seems like in Discord, some of the guys were getting some pretty decent drops. I'm going Sork. I feel like that's going to give me a better advantage gearing whatever else I want to run. I think it's going to be Sork. And I know some of the guys plan on kind of teaming up and pushing through it. I know several of the guys had mentioned they were going to run groups when ladder dropped. I probably won't participate in that just because, just for video content, I kind of like to show what you can do as a solo player. I mean, because let's face it, probably 70-80% of the player base, they're just going to be playing by themselves. There's some people that team up, but I think most of the player base is going to be playing solo, online but solo. So I like to show in my videos just what you can do just running by yourself. I mean, everything can be gotten just playing solo matches. I mean, if you enjoy trading, there's always that aspect of it, but you got to find something to trade, right? And of course, there's to be. I don't know. I would assume the character changes they're planning on doing um, are going to be on ladder. I guess they might drop all that at the same time, do one patch. So I'd be curious if they make some pretty significant um, changes to where other specs are viable. You might see uh, different early characters for ladder. I mean, there might be something that Magic finds just as well as a sorceress when they make the class changes. I'm really curious about that part too, because who knows what'll become viable. Assassin's a good early one as well. Trapsons, especially, I think, are really good early. You can Magic find with them, and the only reason why I roll sorcerers basically is teleport. I mean, that's it. I mean, they're fast in killing stuff, but teleport's just OP. You think so? For Nova though, don't you really have to hit that 200 breakpoint to make it viable though? I think that's kind of the case. The ones I've seen, anyways. The fast clears, you have to have that 200 breakpoint. I've never really played one, so I don't. I never really mess with it. I prefer to stay away from the mobs on my sorcerers. I've seen people make it work well though. And just to make lightning work in general, it almost seems like you have to have a little more high-end gear. I'm not sure if you can make lightning stork work early. Yeah, I know since you're close quarters, that becomes an issue. I like looking at these. They don't drop that often. No, I'm not going to look at the phase blade. You have to sink a lot of points into like shield and stuff for a Nova Sork, don't you? I know they're going to be hitting on synergies a lot for some of the spells that don't work that well right now. You know what's going to be ironic is if they buff Firewall back. So I got to tell you, Firewall was just fun. I had a lot of fun with that spec. Now you want something that wrecks chaos. Firewall's it. Oh, and if I hadn't said it yet, I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Ugh. Oh, that's another one. I have not gotten a Crown of Ages yet. Have not seen that at all. See, if you do the seal pop correctly, you just get all this stuff back here that just pops, and you can just loot their bodies. Again, Magic Find doesn't apply, but actually it's decent for bases and runes. The CV dropped from seal popping. Yep, I'm gonna pay for it today, guys. I used all my luck up yesterday. I should have bought a lottery ticket for Christmas. I don't know why I hit that shrine. Well, this one was kind of heavy. I would love to have tried this in multi or in like a player 8 or 7 just to see what kind of drops you get. I don't know how many. Any of you guys play offline? I don't know if anybody's tried this offline just to see what kind of drops they get. I know for runes offline, most people just hit lower Kuros for runes. It's just so boring to me, just hitting chests over and over and over. I guess it's kind of cool to see what pops, but it just kind of feels slow to me. And this is where it gets slow. I need like a switch to throw like some fire or something. And maybe just one firewall would help a little bit. Hey Bob, are you on our Discord? You might be one of our regulars, and I just don't know your Discord name. I thought about getting my dad on Discord, but I just didn't want to add a whole lot of confusion into his life. I hear you. I think you should join up, man. I think you enjoy it. I mean, most guys don't use the voice chat. We got a lot of trade channels, general chat, build channels. It's just kind of a neat community. I think you should join us. You seem to be pretty knowledgeable. There's always people needing help, man. I think most of the Discord homies on here would agree. I just thought I'm no big deal, man. I just wasn't sure. I need something to drop just so I can make one of those. What do you call it? The comp. Have you guys seen the compilation videos where they show all the streamers when they get something cool to drop? I want to be on one of those compilation videos. Yeah, I know there's some guys that are in voice pretty regular. It's just not like a bunch of people. We made a bunch of voice channels, figuring people would group up. Well, that's kind of cool. But surprisingly, and that's the thing. I think Diablo 2 is kind of a solo player's game. I just think most of the player base just enjoy playing it by themselves and seeing what they get, and then kind of sharing what they found. Did I? Hold on, let's take a look. I miss stuff all the time because I'm looking at chat. I've gotten some nice small charms here lately. Did I? I don't see it. Am I just blind? Oh well. It's probably just like a 7% with 5 all resist or something. Yeah, I don't see it. No big deal. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Scholar. That I bet the pops are crazy in higher player count games. I bet that's just nuts. Scholar, what's your rune count up to? You got any good ones doing 5 player seal pop? Got to have, I would imagine. That's one thing that I think does affect rune drop is player count. This is another thing. If the seal boss is close to this edge, see here, he didn't drop anything because he was too close to the edge of the map. That one's kind of annoying. Happens way too much as well. They should have something in there that makes it pop. If it's off the map, it pops to the closest edge. That's something that should have been in the game since the beginning. You know, especially in like Arcane Sanctuary with the ghosts off the edge of the map. It should automatically make it pop to the closest active edge. Just one decent drop. Let's just see one decent drop. It's funny though, when I got that Haas drop off of I think it was Andy or Mephisto. I was running both for the Essence, as I mentioned earlier. I had so many unique rings and amulets drop. It was crazy. I'm thinking about doing another video where I just collect a bunch of uniques and unique rings and ammies, or and just reveal them on a YouTube. But I was going to do it in hell level. Alright, I gotta pay attention real quick here. That small charm followed me from the last game, maybe. Come on, let's see some orange. One thing I've always found crazy is that Diablo's loot table is less than the uniques and or not the uniques, but the champ packs and the boss packs in Chaos. Those that don't know, Diablo's loot table is 80 monster level 84, whereas the packs in Chaos are actually TC, or they're monster level 85. So the boss and champ packs in Chaos Sanctuary actually have a higher loot table than Diablo does. Why they made it that way has always seemed kind of odd to me. Why would you make an emboss drop lower than the mobs around him? That's just, I mean, just that. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, yeah. He actually is. Trying to remember who did. I think Dabrowski did a video comparing, because he was doing like his race to 99. So he did a comparison running Chaos versus Bale. Um, Stormlash doesn't drop off of Diablo. I think it could drop into Chaos Sanctuary. Um, somebody in Discord had a Stormlash drop today somewhere. Whoever that was, you on here now? I don't have my Discord up to where I could look. Somebody got a Stormlash today. I don't know what they were running though. Maybe you could find out who it is and talk to them about trading if you're actually needing one. Now, if you want to try and find one, that's something different, but I get that if you just want to try and get it to drop. There was somebody, it might have been in maybe YouTube comments or something, talking about, I don't remember what they're trying to get to drop, but it becomes you don't get it, and it gets to the point where it's almost like a quest to try and get it to drop. That was like me and Shaco. I didn't get a Shaco for a while. I mean, they drop like rain now, but it took me forever to get my first one. What build is that uses? I know it's like a specific build where Stormlash just is awesome. Is it like a Druid build or something? I don't remember what it was, but there's a specific build where Stormlash is just amazing. For those that don't know, Stormlash is unique. What is it? What's after Nout? No, I thought Stormlash was the higher one. You could get the Horizons, and then Stormlash was the higher roll one. I could be just completely off base. I thought Stormlash was the higher unique from. Somebody remind me what the actual base item is. Scourge, yeah. So there's two uniques that drop from Scourge. The lower one is the Horizons Tornado, and then the other one is the Stormlash. I mean, maybe Stormlash is not as high as I'm thinking it is. I haven't seen one. I haven't even gotten a Horizons. Yeah, I know about that one. For some reason, I was thinking Stormlash was higher. Kixen, is that what it is? I know it's a real build specific item, but it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's best in slot for whatever that build is. But I haven't even gotten a unique Scourge, shockingly. I, I need to make a list and just start checking them off. Almost like a Grail list. Well, I mean, I guess technically it would be a Grail list. I'm curious to see what items. I mean, I know specifically for the case of my Sorceress, because I haven't gotten a Griffins. Boy, a little dense in there. But I haven't gotten a unique Scourge of either one. And I haven't gotten the Azure Wrath. I got like 5,000 lightsabers, but I haven't gotten the Azure Wrath. I think some people get, and I get it. So I don't check a lot of the bases and rares. It probably triggers the hell out of some people. I get kind of tunneled into what I'm looking for sometimes, and I just don't think to check some stuff. It's like I know people that check every single blue assassin's weapons looking for the +2 +3s. I just never check them. I'll look at the rares every once in a while just to see if I get a crazy roll. But outside of that, I usually don't look at any of them. I know some people that look at every single rare item that drops. And I kind of get it, because there are certain combos that are probably honestly harder to find than a lot of the uniques. I mean, I check certain things. I like to check druid pelts, uh, even though I don't even play one. It's cool to see if you can get the +5 NATO pelts. And I've actually found one of those. I got one sitting in case I ever decide to make a Ellie Druid. I think it even has a socket or 2 sockets in it. It was a pretty crazy one. But yeah, I don't look at most stuff. Hell, just seeing a unique scourge would be kind of cool at this point. Infector here's paid off for me a couple of times since I started this. He's dropped me some pretty decent stuff. Oops. You guys reset the timer too. If you go out and you get hung up on something, you could go back out to the entrance and reset the mobs so that you get the full effect of the timer before you go back in for seal pop. See, early on, I'd even check these, see how many sockets they got. That's going to be kind of cool. Even the hunt for just a 4-socket weapon when you're first leveling up is kind of cool. Get that first spirit made. I'm telling you, I used all my luck up yesterday. He is not dropping squat now. Has anybody ever farmed the river? The River of Flames actually monster level 85 as well. So if you don't have teleport, it's actually a pretty good clear. The density is not as good, and you have to sometimes backtrack on the pathing. But if you're not a sork, actually clearing the river is not that bad. I've seen some good stuff drop on the river early on, or if I'm playing something besides sorcerers. I've gotten some good drops there. I gotta be honest, man. The Mountain Dew is secondary to my sun drop. No, sun drop is first in my book. Living in the South, it's crazy how often the store runs out of sun drop. I don't get that at all. Yeah, Bob. Sometimes I check boots. Sometimes I don't always do it, which I've probably missed out on some really good boots. This part of the map is the worst. I really need to make that infinity. Those that might have missed it earlier, I actually have a base. I found a ethereal 4-socket Colossus Volge yesterday, but I don't like the attack speed on the CVs. I hung on to it just in case I couldn't find anything else. I'd prefer a Thresher or a Giant Thresher, or even a Cryptic Axe. I'll use a Cryptic Axe over the CV. Well, the only thing on gloves, I know for gloves, It's mainly for Zon gloves if you want like +2 with IAS on them. There's too many good unique caster gloves. I mean, I guess there's. Well, let me back up. I think there's a chance at some decent caster gloves, but I don't even bother to look. If anything, I'm looking for like IAS gloves. Boots. Now you can get some nice faster run walk tri-res boots that can be actually pretty sick, and you could even get them with some magic find on them. But again, there's a lot of good unique boots out there. I screwed that up. I should have not. I should have turned loot off for that. Sometimes it's hard to click on that. That probably messed up my timing. I bet you if I go down, I bet I won't get any down. Yeah, see. See, if you miss the timing on that just by a little bit, all these mobs you won't get. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, if you weren't on earlier, I found another Rune in here yesterday. I'm just telling you, chaos is it. Yep, he's just going to be stingy. I might swing off of this and just run Andy and Mephisto a couple of times just to break up the cycle. I've noticed D2 players are can be a little superstitious as well. If I feel like I'm not getting anything, like wasn't yesterday, but the day before, I broke up the cycle by running Mephisto Andy a few times, and actually I think it worked. I got some decent stuff off Mephisto and Andy, and then I went back into chaos, and it started raining. It was crazy. In fact, I might do it after this run. If I don't get anything here, I'm switching to a couple of Mephisto Andy runs, and then back to chaos, just to break it a little bit. Honestly, from what I've heard, guys that do the single player lower cuirass, they put in hundreds of runs, hundreds, if not thousands, to get a rune drop. I'd rather just run chaos. Even if I was on single player, I'd probably still run chaos. I think running chaos, and even if you turn it up to like player 3, if you can handle it. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know, just popping chests just to get runes. I'd get tired of that pretty quick. Hell, I'll run Countess before I run. Probably would run Lower Cuirass. I've actually gotten an own rune off Countess. I know that's not part of her regular unique loot table or rune table, but she will actually. She has 2 rune table drops. If you run Countess, she'll actually roll up to Ist out of her guaranteed table, and then she will actually has a chance at low out of her actual boss table. No, I get that, Eric. I mean, some people they just like doing it. And if you single player, if you get a good map where you get 2 of the fire pits to where you get 4 super chests, and you can just run that route over and over, especially if you get it to spawn near the waypoint, is always a good thing in single player. Where am I at? Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Yeah, her actual unique monster table, not her actual, because you know she's got the one for the guaranteed drops, um, but she also has her own personal table, so she could drop up the low off of that one. It's kind of funny. I was talking to my dad last night before. He loves running countess. It's kind of a safe run for him, and I don't know how many of you guys have gotten it. I've never gotten it. Countess can drop up to 6 runes off of her guaranteed rune table. I've never had that. Most I've gotten is 4, but he's gotten 6 like multiple times. Yeah, I mean Countess is a good run. Like I said, I've gotten an ohm off of her. That's the highest I've gotten. But I mean, hell, it's an ohm rune. That's still a good drop. All right, if this one doesn't pay off, I'm gonna switch up real quick and just do a couple of Mephisto Andy runs just to break up the lack of loot here. Yeah, chaos might not be it right now. Yeah, it's crazy. I've never gotten. Yeah, we're switching up. That's crazy. Well, that's the thing. In running Countess, since I'm a sorceress, I teleport past everything and just kill her. All right, I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna run Mephisto, Andy, 2 or 3 times just to break this up. They're definitely not optimal for lightning. Each boss has like different resist tables. And now, if you've ever noticed, if you ran Firewall with Andy, actually has a low fire resist, so she burns down real quick. But both of these have actually decent lightning resists. So running lightning on these 2 bosses is not that great. I mean, it works, but Blizzard by far on Mephisto, and fire on Andy is the best. But I'm gonna mix it up because Chaos is not treating me right now. So we'll see if these 2 guys can pop some goods. God, I hate Stygians. And I feel like they've messed with the map on Mephisto here, maybe since the last patch. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I've noticed that it's been looping all the way back to the waypoint on the right. Yeah, see how it's so close to the waypoint? It's done that to me quite a few times. Yeah, she melts so fast to fire, it's kind of ridiculous. Any guesses on the Chansey roll? I got a pair of 40s from him the other night. 27s. Get out of here. Now, I think I finally broke my addiction to Trang armors. I haven't seen one in so long. I don't know what kind of guy unique or technique you guys got for finding the waypoints here, but usually I find this pretty quick. I got a unique amulet and ring to drop at one time on her. Just night before. Wasn't anything good, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, probably. I just want to break it up and see if we could switch it up to get something decent to drop off one of these guys. I should just do some full clears, run the whole thing. Lightning's just not that good. Lightning to me is very specific unless you have an infinity. No, I'm gonna make one. I got the stuff for it. I just don't like the base I have right now. So that's just a lot faster with an infinity. I'm kind of late to the party on it. If I'd have really pushed and traded, I probably could have got an infinity pretty early on. I'm just not the trading type of person. I just I want a thresher. I'm not. I always try to be a self-found on my items. So if I don't find it, I just don't trade for it. I mean, I could get one easy. A good F thresher or a cryptic axe even. I got a colossal. So I could technically use that. I don't like the attack speed on a CV. So I got one here. And I got the runes. So technically I can make one. But I'm kind of holding out. I just found this one last night. And I think... Well, no. I know I'm not going to use it. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The F Thresher, I found a 5 a couple of times. I found a blank one, and of course it rolled 5. In fact, I found multiple blank ones. But, you know, that's luck of the draw with the cube recipe. But yeah, I mean, I like playing self-found, even though I do play online, so technically I can trade for whatever I want. But that's just my play style. I like to play self-found. Just one of them things. You know, ladder might change it up. I don't know how. I don't know what approach I'm going to use on ladder just yet. Even though, who knows, I'll probably play the same way. That's just how I am. I mean, I've had people offer to give me all kind of stuff, but I've actually preferred just to find it. I've seen some other YouTubers, and their subscribers just give them just all kind of stuff, and just I don't know, just kind of to me kind of defeats the purpose of the game. Trading, I don't mind. I get trading for items, but the guys that just take free stuff, it's just, that just blows my mind. Why are you even playing? And I don't mean that for the guys that are struggling that I donate items to. I'm talking about the YouTubers specifically, where they take advantage of their subscribers to get stuff. See, lightning is horrible on Mephisto. I mean, I could static, but might just do a full clear on stuff just to see what I get. Yeah, you're probably right, Jen. I should probably just go ahead and make the damn thing. I mean, it's for the aura. We might do that. I might just roll it in the CB. Wow. Man, she didn't drop anything. Yeah, Jen, I don't mind that actually. I mean, because I mean, borrowing items is just testing out a build. That's not that big a deal. Yeah, you guys are right. I mean, I don't know why I'm thinking I need the damage on the Merc. The R is the biggest part, so we'll probably go ahead and do it. All right, you guys talked me into it. Actually, I need to cube. See, I need to cube the Sur runes. Hold on, I'm gonna look up. I don't remember off the top of my head what I needed for cubing up runes. So I need a flawless amethyst to make another burr. So for that, let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully I got the gems for it. Alright, for Sir Rune, I need a flawless amethyst, so that's easy. I don't have a flawless amethyst. You gotta be kidding me. Somebody trade me a flawless amethyst. Is anybody in that's can join my game? If not, I'll go in. I'm gonna go into Wind 1. Hold on. Let's just do this. Oops. Normie game. Somebody pop into Win 1 and drop me a flawless amethyst. Dude, I want a currency tab so bad. Yeah. I always have flawless, and for some reason I just had cubed those up. I can't. I probably left some on the ground while I was running that too. Oh my god, that is nuts. Yeah, right. First world problems, no flawless amethyst. Holy jeez, that's pathetic. Oh shit, I didn't even see it on the ground. My bad. You guys are awesome. Rune. All right. No, Bob, we got it. All right, so then I got a Mal. Let's just go ahead and pull this out. I know, but it pains me to look at it. So I need, what is it? Bur Mal Bur Ist. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Hold on 1 second. I think it's whenever I make these high ones, I just double check and recheck. So we need infinity. I'm almost 100%. It's Bur Mal Bur Ist. Bur Mal Bur Ist. Okay. So I got a Mal. I need to make an Ist. So I don't have any more Mals. So let's see. I got 2 ums. Alright. So I got a bunch of ums. So we'll make got 1 Mal. I need another Mal. Anybody got a regular topaz? Is it topaz? Yeah, I need another topaz. I guess technically, no, I don't have it. Anybody regular topaz? Might have to join a freebie game and see if I can get somebody to trade me one. Did they really? That's just funny. I need. Alright, I need a third Mal. I got the ums to make it. I need a topaz to make the last Mal. Yeah, yeah. Well, I need to actually make another Mal. I'll be short a Mal. Perfect. Whoever dropped that, awesome. You guys are amazing. All right, let's see. Let's do this. All right, so I got 3 Mals, so I need to cube 1. And a Mal, I think, is an amethyst, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, amethyst. I got that. So we'll take amethyst. Okay, we got it. All right. Let's get these in order. Alright, Bur Mal Bur Ist is infinity. So we're going to make it in this CV. So, Bur Mal Bur Ist. So what are the random rolls on the Infinity? I don't remember. I'm sure ED is one of them. Anybody know what max ED Infinity? Let's see. So it rolled real low on damage, but we don't care. Okay. Alright, so we got it, boys. There it is. Anybody need an insight? Alright, so now we have Infinity. I appreciate the help on that. Let's test this bad boy out. First, true test. Well, the true test will be this boss, but and I know there's some that it still doesn't break immunity. It's like I don't think you could break like Cow King's immunity to lightning. See, he's still immune to lightning. Do I need the Griffins to finish? Oh no, Griffins is Griffins minus. I need pots. Check out chain lightning. Look, a flawless amethyst. The one thing, and it actually becomes a crutch, is the the mana from inside is just so crazy. But I mean, that's what they make mana pots for, right? Yeah, I mean, inside Infinity is like the end game build for Lightning for sure. I mean, but it is so expensive. It's kind of funny. For the guys that aren't on our Discord, somebody was doing like a Santa Claus thing, and almost every single person to a T put Infinity on their wish list. It's just such a big difference. I keep forgetting to do that. What's the chances? It's not ethereal. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Maybe I need to go with chain lightning more. Holy shit. Y'all saw that, right? That was literally two lightnings. Yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta see that again. That made such a huge difference on Diablo. I literally staticked him and hit him with two lightnings and he was dead. Holy crap. Now that was funny to watch. That was hysterical. I mean, let's be honest, that was a pretty fast kill. I knew it'd be fast, but I literally hit him with two lightnings. Oh yeah, I knew it was OP. I had one. It goes way back. It's been a while since I've had one, but I had one before, and it was such a night and day difference with the kills. It's insane. So I'm using chain lightning now, which is less than half the damage of regular, except it does bounce. Hmm. Isn't the great bow the sought after Merc faith base? Yeah, technically I could put it on my Jabazon and play around with it too. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If you're making a faith bow for your mercenary, which can't use the gray matrons, isn't great bow the best one? Because that's kind of cool. 13 ED superior great bow. If I ever were to make that. Yeah, Grand Matron you can't put on a mercenary though. I'm talking about specifically if you want to run Faith on a mercenary, you have to use a different base. Diamond. I knew it was one of those. I couldn't remember if it was the great or the diamond bow. I don't think shadow bow's fast enough. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, there's some different switch ups. Because I got maybe running a like in the shooters. would it really up the damage? I mean, I don't think that damage is really the problem at this point. But I mean, if you really want to go at it, you can go an Ashudas and a John. I was just messing around. I just like lightning, so I was just playing around with lightning. I mean, Blizzard's always going to be optimal, but I mean, to be honest, I just got so bored with Blizzard. That's why I ran Orb Firewall. I mean, it was new and it was fun, and then they nerfed it, which was kind of stupid, but ethereal. Eh. But yeah, Griffins with an Ashuda if you really want to torque the damage up. I mean, at this point for me, Magic Find's kind of secondary. Just really want runes. So I could really switch up my gear and take advantage of kill speed. And I'll probably do... Now it's just trying to feed me CVs. That's not ethereal. Now this was the funny part. It's like bam, 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 and he's dead. Pair of Gores. I don't even know if I need to pick these up. Gore Riders are great boots, but I got like multiple pair. I don't think there's any random rolls on that outside of defense, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I don't have room for it. No, Andrew. I will get that every single time. I think that is the first reaction for every single person that comes onto my stream. Um, yeah, Sean, I was if you yeah, you probably weren't on a little earlier. I found a Burroon, a Chomp, well, in the first I haven't finished 1,000 runs yet. I'm on around 400ish. I found two Burroons, a Chom, and like a lemon, a pool. But I think I'm doing pretty good rune wise. What's perfect ED on Gores? No, Sean, I didn't find them on stream. That's kind of crazy. The stream, I have not found anything on stream. I will be dropping a video on the first 500 runs, which will be the second Burr Room and the Chom Room. I mean, let's be honest with Sorceress. Blizzard is still the meta build unless you have the gear to run Lightning effectively. But, God, I'm just so tired of running Blizzard. It's just boring. Yeah, for those that have just joined, I literally made my infinity like 5 or 10 minutes ago. Self-found runes, by the way. Well, I guess I can't claim it since you guys gave me the gems to cube up my runes. Yeah, I finally made it. They had to talk me into it. I really didn't want to put it in the CV vault base that I had, but I mean, everybody was right. I mean, I'm doing it for the aura. It doesn't really matter how fast the mercenary uh, kills stuff. Yeah, nope. I kind of like looking for ethereal versions of some of this stuff now, just to kind of collect as cool factor. Chain lightning definitely more effective and good on the mana. It was actually a low roll. It only rolled 260 ED wise. If I find another burr, I'll probably make. Well, I don't know. I was thinking Enigma. It depends on what character I make next, whether I'll roll an Enigma. I've been sitting on a jaw room for a while. I'm horrible about picking stuff up to ID, especially rares. People get kind of pissed off with me sometimes because I don't pick this stuff up. Oops. Yeah, I know. I realized that as soon as I looked. I was like 255. I mean, come on, man. Gotta be honest. I've been having such amazing luck with rolls. I'm not surprised that I finally got a low one. I mean, my luck with rolls on my other rune words and my just items in general. I've been having some crazy luck with good rolls. He just melts so quick now. That's absurd. Yeah, honestly, I've been hedging away from a Hammerden just because um, everybody rolled one, and I say that, and I roll a sorceress, but I think if I still have it in mind that I'm going to make a faux pally just to do it. It's probably going to be horrible, but I'm probably going to do it. Yeah, you're right, Tay. I mean, the only reason to have the infinity is to break lightning resist. So as long as you have the aura, I mean that's really all you need. The range on the aura needs a little work, I think. Yeah, Dark, this is live. Of course, that'd been a little creepy if I'd have said your name and it actually wasn't. Oops. Forgot to trigger the damn seal. All right, somebody was saying something about armets, arme. Yeah, the straight cast lightning is stronger. Chain lightning is just good for the bounce, and then with infinity, it just uh, it's pretty OP just in itself. If you look at the damage, like chain lightning is 5 to 9 14, but it could bounce 11 times, and if you got two mobs, it can actually go back and forth, so you can hit the same mob multiple times. Regular lightning is 5 to 22,000, so just in straight damage, it's stronger. But if you get multiple hits, you could actually crank out more with chain lightning, and also you with the minus resist on the infinity, that it makes it that much stronger. I tell you what though, the drops have been lacking. Yeah, the mana hadn't been bad. I'm popping some mana pots, but it hadn't been so it hadn't been that bad. God, I just can't get over how quick that is. Two ohm runes, that's nice. Yeah, I need to get. Is it ohm for CTA? It's ohm for CTA, right? Yeah, I need an ohm rune to make my dad a CTA. I like lightning and chaos. You do have the wisps that are lightning immune, but they're kind of the weakest of the trash mobs. It's the only reason I run it. It's different. I mean, the breakpoint's a little higher. To me, it's more about just running something a little different. There's not any specific reason for running lightning. I don't know if my heart can take hardcore. It's too much stress, man. I couldn't even imagine, especially those guys that I've seen that are streaming when they lose their hardcore character. Holy crap! I would lose my mind. I'd probably uninstall live on stream. I don't know if I could take it. You guys would see me lose my mind. No, I have never found a wind force for 20 years. I've never found a wind force. I thought about making a Ellie Druid. I actually found a 5 NATO rare helm that I've been kind of sitting on. I found it way early, but I was thinking about, just because I found that, I was thinking about making one. I mean, I get the challenge of hardcore, and I wish I could say that I'd be able to take it if I lost my character, but I know I couldn't. I lost my mind when I lost a level 40 character in hardcore. I mean, that to me is just nuts. I think I saw on one of the compilation videos, somebody lost to like a level 94. I don't remember if it was a Pally or Sork in hardcore. Man, there's just no way. No way. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played Project Diablo 2, but they have announcements for when a hardcore character dies. If you're like in the top, I don't know, 25 or whatever it is. And I saw a guy, he was like the number 2 or 3 highest level hardcore player, and the announcement popped up that rank 2 whatever has died. I was like, no, there's just no way. And on top of that, they announce it to the world that you just lost your character. Yeah, right. Yeah, not only do you see it for yourself, everybody else is seeing it. You just died in hardcore on a level 90 something character. Smoking, I don't think so. I don't know, actually. I've never played hardcore enough to know that. Your friends can? So does your body pop? Or you could just click it and look at the items? That's an idea. Just running World Stone in general would be kind of cool. I've actually gotten some good drops in just running World Stone Keep. I mean, just in general, I would just telly through, but just running the keep itself, since it's TC87, would be kind of cool. Oops. What's the petrified? I don't remember. I know that's like a mid-level one, but Karen Shard. I couldn't remember what it was. Probably do a couple more runs and call it for the day. I need to take a little break. But I would like to at least get one decent item off while I'm streaming. This kind of crazy. It's kind of giving me a complex. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I can see if you're like grouped with and if friends can get your stuff. Bob, I'd like to see it. Unearth is Death's Web, right? Pretty sure that's what it is. That's the only wand I haven't gotten. Of course, I know that's a really high level, or a really rare TC87 one, if I'm not mistaken. I did that way too slow. My mind started wandering. What? Did I miss a seal? I must have missed a seal. I missed a seal. I can reset it still. Alright, let's try this again. Focus. I mean, let's be honest though. I guess I'm kind of due for a kind of a little dry spell considering how much I've gotten out of here so far. I mean, I haven't gotten a burr rune since game launched. I haven't gotten one, and I've gotten 2 this week. Or 2 in like 3 days? Stop. Stop. I've just found the 2, but I found them. I found one yesterday, and I found one in the first 100 runs. So that's been it. That's been the only burr runes, but they've come from this. Since I started this 1,000 run project for Chaos, I've gotten the 2 burr runes that I've ever found. Now I got 2 Sir runes that I cubed one up just a minute ago, but I haven't actually found the burr runes until I started this 1,000 run project. Yeah, 2 in 4 days. I did the video where I had one drop, and then I got one yesterday. Yeah, me too on the IOs. I got I got one burr rune yesterday afternoon from just seal popping. It just dropped off a random mob. But that's been the first 2. I don't think Praetorian's here. He got like 2 like the first week. Or first 2 weeks or something stupid like that. So hopefully in ladder my luck will change where I get them early. But I mean I got 2 out of these 1,000 runs. I'm 400 runs in, and I've gotten 2 burr runes. So, I mean, there's a chance I might get one. You know, another one before I finish these runs. Now I'll show you how this works. It's from the point where, well, this is how it works. You have between, if people are not sure, some people say 8 seconds. I think it's lower. I think it's around 5 seconds from the point you activate a mob and you hit the seal that you actually get a drop from them. So basically it's just once a mob's activated, it will drop stuff if you hit the last seal. But they can deactivate, well, they'll go inactive again, and then they won't drop anything. So that's where the timer comes in as far as the seal popping technique. So what you have to do is try and activate as much stuff and then hit that last seal to get any drops from the mobs. So it's not really like from a certain point. Any what in the first 100? You're talking about my first burr rune was in the first 100. I got it like in run 30 something. It's crazy. And I should be able to crank these out a little quicker now. I'm going slow now just because I'm talking at the same time. It's that whole walking and chew gum thing. Doing the way that I'm doing, I don't need the TP trick, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll explain exactly how I do it. I used to use the TP trick, but doing it the way I do it from the entrance and the path you take, you can literally activate every mob that's left in the instance before you hit the seal. Yeah, it's it's more reliable, as in you can activate more mobs and they still be active when you hit the last seal. I did the TP trick for a while, and then I saw a video or something where the guy was doing this from the entrance, and it's just way better. Right, exactly what Scholar's saying. You have better control over the active mobs. So, and I'll kind of show you and explain the path. The timer starts, it doesn't really start, but you can activate mobs going through, like I'm activating everything I run by. And if you go to the left side and the top side of the center and then hit this, it activates every mob up here when you go through the top part. So everything that was left here will activate. And if you go on the left side, you activate everything on this side. See, you see I got dead mobs here. And then just running through this bottom area quick enough activates all these mobs. And what I used to do was drop a TP where it was where there was a lot of mobs. Usually like right in here you'd get a lot, and I would activate a TP here. But just running from the entrance straight up and around will activate a lot more stuff. I just found it to be, yeah, as Scholar says, it's more reliable. And I think if you practice it enough or hit it a few times, I mean, you'll see. You get just about every mob that's left that you don't kill while you're doing the seals, you'll get them in that. So it actually works really well. Alright guys, I'm going to do one more run. Let's see if we can pull something here. And I'll be doing more live streams now that I got my setup like I want it. Wow, the density here is crazy. Almost looks like a damn 7-player game. That's a lot of density around this one damn area. I think there was 2 different champ packs. Holy Jesus. Okay. And I tend to bow way too often. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. It happens, I mean, fairly often. It's just random, I guess, as far as when they build the instance, how many mobs they're going to throw in it. Did I hit the damn? Yeah. Can remember if I hit the seal. Now for lightning, I really would. I don't consider this completely built yet. I'd like to get a Griffin's, but that one has definitely eluded me. Yeah, the whole full clear versus seal pop is mainly boils down to what you're trying to find. If I was trying to find items, I would full clear every single time. But at this point, I don't really need the items, so I'm looking for runes. So that's why I seal pop, because then it's just the magic find doesn't have any effect, anyways, for rune drops. So that's the reason for that. If I was looking for items, I would definitely be uh, full clearing. All right, one more pass through. I don't normally look at large charms. Why you gotta be annoying? What's that? Gloam? Yeah, I don't need that. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it there. I probably will be playing a little bit more. Um, if you're interested in our Discord, links in the description. I'll probably be on there for a little while. If you got any questions, uh, just join us our Discord in general. We have a good time. A lot of giveaways. I got some stuff I need to dump off. Um, I think I mentioned it earlier. I got a 196 Haas that I'm giving away. Hit me up on Discord if you're interested, and I'll figure out a way to give it away. Or if just one person's interested, they can just have it. So, um, outside of that, I'm gonna leave it there. You guys have a good one. Hope everybody had a great holiday. I'll probably be streaming. I'm thinking about setting it up to go about 3 times a week, but I'll make a schedule on that so you guys can see it. But I'm gonna sign off for now and take a little break. You guys have a good one.